Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Trails in the Sky, and this might be a bit of a strange moment to start the episode with, but as you remember from last time, we were at the monument in Plane 6 where they said we needed Chloe in order to get through that monument or whatever it was. So I thought I'm gonna grind a little bit so I have the resources to buy the better equipment for her, change her orbits a little bit. But guess what? I got back to our main base, the garden. I switched up the party, and as soon as I got out of the menu, this scene started. So there was only one thing I could do: press record and start with it right away. So that's how we got here. Hi everyone, Celeste kindly explained the situation to me while you were away. You need my help in order to keep going, don't you? Oh, you've been filled in already? Great, saves us the time of explaining. I'm ready to leave as soon as you are, so just say the word when you're ready to go. Got it. We'll head on out as soon as we're done prepping then. Okay. Small little text that I don't think was absolutely necessary to create a panic in my head. But yeah, so let's do what we were planning to do as we got here. That is change up her equipment, her ornaments, that kind of stuff. So I will see you all next to the monument that we need Chloe in our party for. So see you there momentarily. Alright, we are at the stone, and this could be really interesting, because what I noticed when I tried to teleport here is when we go to the 6th plane, look at all these locations we can possibly go to. So I'm thinking every stone has their own monument. I think I've called it many different things. I don't know what this is officially called actually, but yes, I think with each and every single path of it, we get a teleport there. So there's going to be a lot of routes here and possibly a lot of memories as well. So let's start off with the first one. And if it is a memory, it's got to involve Chloe, because she needed to be here. The Lord of Phantasma does decree. Here lies the Monochrome schoolhouse. Place your hand on the monument, the white wings among your number. And this does force me a little bit to level up all my characters in my party, because you want them to be useful when they're here. What the? The Royal Academy? But everything's been drained of color. And there are enemies. So what's the idea? And now we know what Monochrome Schoolhouse was supposed to mean. Sure is creepy to be in a world of black and white like this though. I feel the same way. Even if it's creepy, however, we still have to explore the grounds from top to bottom, so we may as well get started. There are 5 buildings in all: the main building, the clubhouse, the girls' dorm, the boys' dorm and the auditorium. There's also the old schoolhouse, which is accessible via the path at the back of the main grounds. Good to know. We're going to need to keep an eye out for those knights prowling around too. Right. Got it? Yeah. I'm sure the old schoolhouse will probably be the last building, but for now, let's activate another teleport. Might as well. Restoration doesn't only take a second. Does it open up anything else? No, it's the same stores, of course. Ooh, Lebensborn. Lifeborn? Petrify and Death Blow in 1, Poison Freeze, Sleep and Confuse. These are actually really nice accessories, because it gives us 2 options. And Defense Up, everyone needs this. We need a lot of money to buy this. Or a lot of Sepith to convert. So I'm very curious to see what kind of reward the enemies give us upon defeating them. And they look familiar. I don't know where we fought them before. Well, it could be enemies that look a lot like this, but not exactly the same. Yeah. Tita, definitely a force to be reckoned with. I decided, because she can hit 3 targets, that she might be a good one to have the Super Gladiator band. Because with the more targets she hits, the more she can potentially recover. So I thought it was a nice move, but we'll see how it goes. Where's the... I thought it was an enemy here. Oh well, let's start with the auditorium, then the 2 dormitories, cafeteria, school building, and at last the old schoolhouse. Well, if he's gonna stand there, of course I'll attack you in the back. And I think the one thing with Vanish, it's an okay move, just that you need to make sure that it's not the last enemy on the field when you do it. Or else the fight's over and you don't get any reward for it. And it looks like Chloe, even with the new equipment, is too weak to even hit an enemy. So we'll have to use magic, but that is why I open up a few of her slots. So she has a more of a bigger base of EP, so she can definitely use magic a lot. I reckon she cannot even empty it on normal enemies until she levels up. And of course, to complement it, I increased her EP quartz to silver. So she got the full 15% extra. Well, she is a main healer character, so she's prepped for it. Zik Drief. Oh, if I had known, I wouldn't spend 8,000 on a new sword. Oh well. I have some ideas for you, but I'm keeping them close to my chest. Sorry. Not for long, I just stole it from you, so not that close anymore. Of course, if I had known, I wouldn't have bought the Wingblade. But I'm sure we can make someone else happy if we need to use them. Which I think is a very good chance of that. I wonder if all these soldiers are representative of students on the area.
Let's end this.
Alright, Tita, if you're up, might as well use a smoke bomb. And we are on 200. We used 30, and how much are we gonna get back after hitting all 3 of them? Almost half of it. That's really good. Well, after we level up a few times with Chloe, we'll try attacking once more just to see if she can break the 1 at least. I don't expect her to do hundreds of damage, but if she can like 200 or 300, that would be enough for me to start using the physical on the easier combat. Because she's never gonna hit the amount of damage that Joshua and Tita does. Because he's an art user, of course. And so far, the support we're getting from the enemies is very disappointed, to be honest. I think the monsters on the outside are giving us more than this. Okay. Thing to remember is that the red ones we defeat are coming back. The black ones aren't. And since there's one of those up there, very secluded, and this one is back, I think we need to focus on that wherever we are, we at least destroy all the Black Knights. Maybe they're a representative of the Gralsritter, was it Gralsritter? Not Gralsritter, Gralsritter. You know, the Black Knight. Yeah, I think it's easier to say Black Knight than anything else. And it means the same thing, so... Attack delay. A little bit of a smoke screen. Making them completely useless. Let's see. Oh, against these enemies she does do damage. It was just the enemies outside of this place. Do we want that? Well, they're blind, so how much can they do? Well, I did say that on the fight we did in the trial memory last time, and even though they were blinded, they hit every single time, so it's not that conclusive as you might think. I should have gone for that one. Ah, choices, choices. So maybe if we destroy all the Black Knights, which might be an indicator to the Black Knight, something in this area will open up and show us where we need to be. Like this. Ah, we're bringing back color. And the enemies are now gone. Oh, that's cool. Except that one. I like that. Mute 2. Your excuse for thievery is wooden as I am. And just like the wood, it is never forgotten or forgiven. Yes, so definitely all the Black Knights need to be destroyed. So let's do that.
Let's end this.
And considering how far in the game we are, I think I should use a little bit more of the crafts, if possible. And since a lot of the characters that are in this party have additional CP restoratives, it just makes sense to abuse the living hell out of it. And with a few extra hits, we can almost fully restore what we have used to get them there. I see no downside.
Alright, what's next?
And experience-wise, they are really good. It's just that the actual Sepit restoration is really deplorable. Alright. I haven't checked the monster book at all in certain regions. I think that might even be wise to have a little check. Sun doors, star doors, moon doors. Yeah, sixth plane. Especially the color knights. Yeah, this is the nice thing of this game. Yes, you see everything that the monster had, even if you haven't captured it yet. This is how I learned that certain monsters had like really decent equipment and weapons. And when I'm grinding between episodes, I focus on those enemies so we get a little bit of better equipment and we don't need to pay for it. Hey, if you're a cheapskate, you better be a good cheapskate. Yeah, there's not bad items, it's just nothing really necessary. Like if you look for this, you see like they have like the Merciless Rocket +1, which I would love to have. So we're definitely gonna be grinding between episodes in the outside on 6th plane. Grimoire, same as in every region. Ein Klein, decent. And this has absolutely nothing. Iron arms, look like an accessory. And a queenly cookie. Yeah, and this is going back to the moon door, so yeah. So every once in a while you really should check the monster book, because some enemies really drop some really sweet stuff. Alright, you can hide from me, but it doesn't mean you're gonna win. Because we'll find everybody.
Let's end this.
So I'm guessing what the case is with the 6th plane is that we are, well, basically cleansing every region of Liberl from monochrome to colored by defeating the Black Knights in order to get access to the actual Black Knight, which, like I said 1,000 times already, which I think is a reincarnation of Lowy. How it's being done? I don't know, but it's definitely him under the mask. One reason why I think Rafina might be the Lord of Phantasm. It has to have a connection to Kevin, right?
Alright, what's next?
Okay, there's one. Since it's not gone, there has to be more. Yeah, you're red, so I don't care. Ooh. Mirror comes and mirror goes. Sometimes it may be lost, but at times that loss can be regained manyfold. Offer 50,000 mirror to me, only then shall the door open. And oh my god, that's a lot of money. The things I could do. I don't have it. Okay, this will take a lot of prep. Fish skewers. Alright, let's learn that recipe straight away. Speed plus 20%, not bad. What was the... This is it. Ooh, the recipes are getting towards the bottom. We really are heading towards the end, aren't we? Well, we still are 2 planes away, but it's a lot closer than you might think. A spider looks at you angrily for disturbing its living room. Well, get over it. Because you know what they say when you buy an apartment? Location, location, location. And inside a chest? Not a very good location. Smoke cannons.
Prepare to meet your doom.
Make you all blind. Take your medicine. And then a little bit of magic with Chloe, because she can't attack because of the shield anyway. Yeah, Chloe is really good. And there it is. The girls' dormitory has some color again. And of course, enemies will probably still be in here. Yeah. So no matter, even if we clear the entire thing, we can supposedly still come back here to fight if we wanted to. Okay, let's also check the surrounding buildings. Receive 10,000 Mira. I ask you this. Do you love me? I have the only key that locks this chest. Should you return, my love, I wish for us to meet once more in that shop together. We will forever secure our love inside. Poetic. Alright, so I think we should be a little bit more careful, because I'm don't want to waste too much. Except with Tita, we can waste all that we want. And that's what I like too, even with the smoke cannon, even then occasionally the death blow works. And I think with all of Josh's moves it's the same thing. No matter which one we use, there's always a chance of death blow on the background. Can't wait until the killer quartz is available in stores. Will probably be expensive as all hell, but I would definitely give it to Tita. And I think I can be very honest when I talk about the fact that I think Tita is my favorite character over all 3 games, and I think I've we're very vocal about that. But was there not like I always like ranged characters, especially if they hit multi-target. Alright, let's not do any magic, because I want to use the critical on Tita. If anyone can use it, it's definitely her.
Prepare to meet your doom.
So, for anyone watching and of course willing to comment, who is your favorite character of everyone we have in our party in Trails the Third? You may of course also name other characters of the first 2 games, of course, always. I would never deny that, but who is your favorite? Like I said, the people that I really like is of course Joshua and Estelle, but from a combat perspective and cuteness ratio, definitely Tina. Not on a Gid levels, don't mind me, because not that creepy, but she's a good character, very nice development. She really grows through the entirety of the story, which a lot of characters do. And her S-crafts are really interesting, especially now also when we have the Orwell craft, which of course is magnificent against bigger and stronger groups. Ooh, satellite beam 2. Does that make it full screen again? Because satellite beam was full screen originally in the previous game. Nope, still M. Alright, I'm assuming it's stronger than Cannon Impulse F. Oh, but I like the fact that we are still getting upgrades on our S-crafts, which make it extremely interesting to keep leveling up all the other characters as well. Now you're a Red Knight, not interesting enough. Another Red Knight, not interesting enough. Receive 10,000 Mira. Step right up, grab your free item today. Not you, sir, you've already gotten yours. Leave some for the others. Okay, let's first do the dormitory before we do anything else. And there is a Black Knight wandering somewhere around here. Did you see that? Was that the sneaky black one? Tomato fondue. Did you know? Trails in the Sky's Japanese name is Sora no Kiseki, but the Japanese team has fully endorsed the English name to the point where it's used on the cover of the Sora no Kiseki manga in Japan. Why not? It's not a bad thing, having a title in a different language. Embrace your success. Items, healing... and the tomato fondue. Nice, alright. Yeah, I think I like this move one of the best of Joshua because of the area effect and the delay. Yeah, any game, if there is AoE moves, I will use the ever-living hell out of it. Yes. Perfect. Alright, where is the other one? It's not even like they're hunting us, they're just standing with their backs against us. It's like they wanna be destroyed.
Let's end this.
Entire group neutralized. Now to finish them. Ooh, so close. Alright, more color to the boys' rooms. Nice, nice, nice. Right, next up, cafeteria. I wonder if we can go to the roof through Lecter's exit. Because we thoroughly looked underground on the outside, but it hasn't turned back with a splash of color, which could mean two things. That we might need to restore all the buildings first before the outer areas will be able to get color once again, or we're missing one. And it could be the one on the roof of this building. The ever so famous place of where Lecter basically rests his eyes a little bit during class. Because you can say what you want, but he's not a very exemplary student, is he? Perfect. Alright, first one. Ooh. Received 10,000 Mira. Someone carved a smiley face at the bottom. It was you. No, it wasn't. Can't prove anything. With the color out, it's really hard to see the chest sometimes. Not that I mind, I like the extra challenge. It's gonna be in the student council room, isn't it? Alright, I think we can still afford it. I'm skipping the red knights way too much. So after this one, let's pick the one in the hallway as well. God, I definitely want to fight them until the levels are evening out. Because right now we're still getting like 200 for it, so that's really good. So we can get to like level 125. Maybe the others will get another upgrade on their S-crafts as well. No, arts. Even death screams everywhere. A bit expensive, but very nice move. Looks a lot better than in the second chapter. A little bit more refined, definitely. So we just shoot with them, see what happens? Ah, I was hoping on at least one death blow.
Not done yet.
Okay. I feel we need to skip fighting the red ones, because if I have a choice, I'd rather have color. Could that be the reason? That because I fought a red one on the outside, that I haven't fought enough black knights to compensate the monochrome stature? Meaning, do I need to fight both black knights again before they return the color to the scene? Curious. I understand the reasoning, but you could have explained at least a little bit. Because now we don't know for sure if getting color back everywhere is the thing we need to do. I assume it is. But we don't know that for certain. Oh well. One way to find out, bring the color back everywhere.
Well, that takes care of that.
Yeah, it does look like we need to bring them all back again. Gargan armor. I was filled with something once, but now there's nothing. All because of you. That's a bit harsh, but okay. Oh yeah, I got a kitty suit from one of the enemies. Nice speed, so let's keep that on for now. And I also got a knight's armor, but that raises our defense substantially, but the lowering of the other stats is not worth it. Ooh, defense and agility. Is it better? It's better, but look at that. Agility 100 cannot be underestimated. I'm gonna give it to you. No, we're not allowed to go on the roof, okay? So it's the modern building, not the old one. So that basically does mean that if we defeat all the Black Knights, color will return. And as soon as we start to go to the red one, all the color disappears. So we need to defeat the Monochrome to get rid of the Monochrome. Well, I'm sure we'll find a reason behind it at some point. If we return color to everywhere, will then maybe the boss of this area be something different as well? Because I'm pretty sure every area will have like a boss fight of somewhere.
We did it!
Alright, there it is again. So now we need to find where is the Black Knight hiding for this area. If there is one more somewhere. No! Oh, can we run? If we don't fight them, they're still there, isn't it? I'm trying to reason my way through this, if you know what I mean. $10,000 I think all this mirror is just here for the door, isn't it? Think outside the box. I mean chest. Is there another one this side as well? No. Ooh, wait. Is it a Black Knight or... Ah, very well hidden. So if now the color changes, we know running away works. It's not the most honorable thing, but if we can use that to prevent the Monochrome to come back again, we'll definitely do it. Blind and confused. Not a very good time. Alright, beautiful. I like it. Alright, so the only thing we have left is the main building and the old school ground. So I still wanna do the old building for at least before I end this episode. We can do the old school building the next time. Don't you worry. If we finish this area, of course, we'll just move straight on to the next one. Because if the monuments, the teleports we saw is an indication, we have a lot of regions left to cover, so we need to keep on moving on.
That's that one. Let's move out.
I'm sure one of them will be hiding in the dean's office. So let's check that out. Tornado fan. We ran out of ideas for messages, so take this treasure instead. We'll take the treasure, no matter what. Nothing? Okay. Check the other school rooms. The Black Knight teacher. All the things he can teach us. And let's push them back a little bit, giving us the time to take them off the board. Perfect.
Let's end this.
A bit of a smoke screen, and then taking them out altogether. Okay, now only the knights of the second floor, right? Yeah. Just checking out the room for other treasure. Natural Sciences classroom. Zerum capsule. Victim memoirs. I ate my friend today. What else was I supposed to do? I was starving. We both were. And there's no food here, so we decided together that one of us should try to live a little bit longer. Yep. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there. So apparently in school, it's student eats student. And not in a good way. Alright, take them off the board. Blind them. And now destroy them. That means that after this one, we only have one more left. And then the new school building, where all the students are, should be all colored up. So then it's just the old schoolhouse left. What I'm thinking is that once this happens, the door towards the old school building will open up, and there we're gonna find the boss of this region, which could be a devil, it could be a minion of Lowy, or maybe even of one of the bosses we encountered throughout Trails, the first or second chapter. Like in this area, everything is possible. There's such an easy way to do this. I'm gonna do it just to show you guys what happens when you instantly vanish an entire group. You'll see what I've been saying is that you'll lose everything. So this is just for study purposes. See, absolutely nothing. Not even an item, not even a drop of Sepith, but the monster is annihilated. Yeah, I'm seeing it at a massive disadvantage. And there it is. If we had tried the door, it would have been locked. Well, this at least makes sense to me. And now there are red soldiers everywhere trying to get the monochrome back. They're not getting it. They're definitely not getting it. Now, we're not going to fight any of the red ones until this entire area has been done. But since we have the old school building left and we are pretty far in the episode, I think I'm going to leave the last area for next time. And of course, once we've completed that, we'll move on to one of the next monuments we can enter. After, of course, looking at who we need in our party for that one. And if it is already someone that we have, we can just go straight into it, because Tita, Joshua and Kevin, those three alone, perfect party. And all the others, they can just join whenever they want. So that's gonna be for next time. Until then, I wish you a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time, as we're gonna see what's lurking around in the old school building. See you then. Bye bye.